This is the Sunbae Games, brought to you by your K-Pop Sunbaes before you have to go back to work on Monday. We are your hosts, H.O.O.B.A.E,
Min, and JR.
And we are joined by the hosts of the Seoul Patch Podcast.
Hey, Sunbaes. Thanks for inviting us on the show. My name is Jack, and I am 1/3 of the Seoul Patch Podcast. We do a culture podcast here in South Korea. We release episodes every couple of weeks.
Yep, and I'm Kevin, the other part of that podcast, and I'm excited to talk about this, although I know very, very, very little about K-pop, so it's going to be interesting. I do listen to a lot of Korean music these days, so I'm not sure what your listeners listen to, but my favorite groups are like Janggihao and Orguldur and like Jaorim and maybe Crying Nut, more Korean rock than Korean pop.
Good picks.
Yes.
Good picks.
Yeah, they're great.
And also our guests are English teachers in Korea. They are from the US and then they went over to Korea to teach, and they've been over in Korea for over 20 years each, I believe.
Yep.
Well, I've been here about 15 or so.
Oh, yeah.
Jack is at 20.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 20, 21. Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, a long time anyway.
So a lot of experience. These are people who went to Korea years ago, who are technically foreigners still there, but they have a lot of experience living in Korea. So if you're someone who's thinking about teaching in Korea, that is a podcast I recommend listening to, because I've mentioned some things about my time working in a hagwon, but these guys have way more experience over me. They also currently teach at universities.
This is true.
And we are also joined by
me, the presenter of today's game. I will be running commentary, explaining the rules and the point breakdowns of the game. Next, we're going to spin the Sunbae wheel. After which, if you would like to play along with the Sunbaes and crew, there is a link to the PowerPoint in the description below.
So what is this wheel?
Okay, so at the very end of this, we will have one mega question, and that's going to be worth a lot of points. And this one mega question will be either H.O.O.B.A.E's pick, my pick, or Min's pick. And this is how we are going to decide it, by the random wheel generator.
Whee.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
This is the Sunbae Games, the quiz show about K-pop by your K-Pop Sunbaes, featuring the Seoul Patch Podcast. Here are the general instructions. The game has 4 rounds. Each Sunbae will present a round based on their specialty. H.O.O.B.A.E has the first round, Min has the second round, JR has the third round, and H.O.O.B.A.E will return to present the special 4th round. Each round has 10 questions. The Seoul Patch members will ring in by saying their names as fast as possible. Next, we will talk about the points breakdowns as well as the hints and helps the Seoul Patch can receive. For H.O.O.B.A.'s round, each question is worth 3 points. Min's are worth 5 points each, and JR's are worth 10 points each. The final round will be worth a surprise amount. The person with the most points at the end of each round will receive a hint or help. This can be used at any point during the game. There are 3 possible hints or helps. 1. Summon a Sunbae, where you can request help from one of the Sunbaes. 2. 50-50, where half of the answers are taken away. And 3. The 15-second search, where you can get 15 seconds to search for the answer online. So let's jump into round 1.
The first round is 실제 상황 K-pop, which basically means real life situation K-pop.
Presented by H.O.O.B.A.E.
실제 상황. 가자.
So here are the instructions for this round. This is a multi-question round in which you have to answer in the form of a question. You'll be presented with a question and 3 possible answers. So pick an answer and relay it in the form of a question. Each question is worth 3 points, as a reminder. So basically Jeopardy rules. I'll say something like, this is when something happened, and you'd be like, what is 1998?
Alrighty, shall I go to the first question?
Yep, let us begin.
Let's do it.
Okay, first question. In 2013, Girls' Day released the song Female President as a reference to this politician. Your options are A. Kim Dae-jung, B. Lee Hyori, or C. Park Geun-hye.
Kevin,
what do you think?
I'm gonna go with female president as Park Geun-hye was the first female president.
You are correct.
Woo!
Park Geun-hye.
Park Geun-hye.
I thought the real president was Chae Soon-sil. Am I wrong about that? No, I'm sorry. Okay.
That's a political topic. That's for our podcast.
There is some politics in here.
That's our podcast. Okay.
I did try to make it based on what would you potentially know.
Okay,
so
right,
I did
right.
try to make that.
This is in our wheelhouse. Yes. Yeah.
So, bonus question. So this is worth double the points if you can answer this. President Park Geun-hye received a lot of criticism for her actions during this major crisis in 2014.
When?
Okay.
What was the Sehwa-ho ferry disaster?
Correct. So you have doubled your points, meaning that you have 9 points for this first question.
Woo, magic 9.
Nice job, Kevin.
Question 2. The proceeds from H.O.T.'s 1998 USA Live Tour were donated to help with this crisis. Your options are A, the 1998 South Korea flood, B, the Asian financial crisis, or C, Emergency Act 19.
Jack.
Kevin. Oh.
What is the Asian financial crisis?
Correct.
Thank you.
What was, Jack? It's past tense.
What was?
Correct.
Oh, man. I'm only an English teacher, for crying out loud.
I'm glad that didn't stump you guys. Bonus question. Name at least 3 countries besides Korea that were hit by this crisis.
Okay, so it was the Asian tigers, right? So it started in Thailand. What are Thailand, Taiwan, and does Hong Kong count as a country by itself?
It is counted
Okay.
because the way that it was hit by the crisis was different than how Southeast Asia was hit. So double check, JR, that Taiwan is on there for me.
It was, yes.
Okay, so then you have doubled your points, Jack.
Nice.
You have 9 points as well. Great job.
All right.
Question 3. This popular girl group has released songs like Russian Roulette, and Red Flavor shares their name with this type of cake. Your options are A, chocolate, B, rainbow, or C, red velvet.
Kevin.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say
I
Jack.
think that was Jack.
I think I got you.
Oh,
I'm
that's
gonna
interesting.
say
Lag. I definitely heard it before.
who is Red Velvet?
Correct.
I know more about the cake than I do the group, though. Unfortunately.
Question 4. This shiny song was featured on an episode of a hit television series of the same name in 2018. Was it A, Sherlock, B, Lucifer, or C, Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Jack, I'm almost certain it can't be Curb Your Enthusiasm, because that just would be a terrible song lyric. But Sherlock or Lucifer? I'm gonna guess B, Lucifer. I'm going 50-50 here. What is Lucifer?
Good reasoning.
Correct. Yeah,
Okay.
and you have sound logic, yes. And Curb Your Enthusiasm, I just thought was funny.
Yeah, it is funny. It'd be great if that were the answer, though.
Question 5. If you have taken algebra in school, you've probably seen this girl group's name in your textbook. Is it A, Y, B, FX, or C, B2Y?
Kevin.
Kevin.
What is FX?
Correct.
Nice.
And I've got a cool story about FX, actually. I had one of their members in one of my classes
Ooh.
many years ago.
Whoa.
That's so cool.
Luna was in my speech class back in, I don't know, but like probably almost a decade ago. When were they popular?
Yeah, about a decade
When
ago.
They debuted in 2009.
Yeah, so it was around a decade ago. She was in my class. She was very busy doing shoots. Like she was just always, I mean, she unfortunately missed class a lot, but she was very friendly, very happy person to talk to when she attended class.
Aw,
Very cool.
that's sweet. That's a good story.
Yeah, it's the one bonus that we are teaching at our university. We sometimes get famous people in our classes.
That's cool. Question 6. This number is part of the song title for BAP's Angel, as they're pronounced the same in Korean. Your options are A, 10,004, B, 1003, or C, 1004.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Yep, answer. What is C, 1004, or in Korean, chonsa?
Correct. Excellent.
That's a good pun, a good
I know,
number
I
pun
didn't
that
get the
everyone
pun
needs to know.
question.
Yeah, I
Right.
was like, I know that they're not fully fluent in Korean. I'm like, but you would have seen chon because anytime you have to go buy something at the store, like you're gonna have to use the word chon somewhere.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, well, a lot of people actually also have chonsa in their phone number. The lucky people who manage to get it.
Oh,
Right,
It's a very common thing. Like if people can claim it, because it's like, yeah, because phone numbers here are 4 and 4 digits. It's
Right.
8 total. So their number is 1234 chonsa. If you can get that number.
Right. Question 7. BTS collaborated with this tech company to create the cute characters known as BT21. Your options are A. Kakao, B. Line, C. Dom.
Kevin?
Kevin.
Question mark? What is Line? I'm not 100% sure on this one, but I'm going to go with Line.
Are correct because Naver
Nice.
does not have characters and Kakao has Ryan.
Yeah, and Kakao is owned by Daum, so I figured that would be like those are kind of the same answer.
Yeah,
I was
last
looking for.
year that they got like officially transitioned over with the accounts and stuff.
Right, so that's why I went with the other thing.
Yeah,
Very
you're right.
nice.
Perfect.
Oh, I've seen those characters in the picture.
Yeah, my
I didn't
daughter
realize
loves.
that I didn't know that they were BTS.
Yeah.
Are those like characters based off of the BTS members?
Yes, and they created them.
Oh, nice. Did they each create their own individually?
Yes.
Nice. That's kind of fun.
Question 8. When looking to travel in Korea, you might want to pick up one of these cards that sometimes feature idols on them. Your options are A. T-Money, B. T.T, or C. Mr. Taxi.
Jack.
Kevin?
Jack.
I'm going to say A. What is a T-Money card?
Correct.
Okay. That was kind of a guess, but I don't have one of those.
You don't? Do you just use your card?
I just use my
I just
credit
use
card.
my-
Yeah,
credit
I was
card,
going to say,
yeah.
because I used T-Money one because it was such a pain to hook up cards because I was just there for a short time.
It's the only one that sounded familiar to me.
Yeah. For my first many years, I just used a T-Money card as well until I finally actually had a proper Korean credit card.
Yeah, exactly. And they won't give it out to you if you're just starting out nowadays.
Yeah. T-Money cards, for any of your listeners who might want to be coming to Korea, many of the buses now are only cards. You can no
Yes.
longer use cash in many of the
Oh.
buses.
Yep, that's why I filled mine up every week.
Mhm.
So this question also has a bonus question, and that is, can you name one idol or idol group that you've seen on a T-Money card?
I'm going to go with the group that I know the best would be Girls' Generation. What is Girls' Generation?
Okay, correct.
Nice. All right.
Question 9. In 2022, girl group aespa spoke at this international forum. Your options are A. NAFTA, B. the United Nations, or C. G20.
Jack.
Jack.
Okay, I'm going to guess. I'm pretty sure it's not A. It could be B, but I seem to recall the G20 summit with aespa speaking there. I don't know why. I'm going to say, what is G20?
I am afraid that's incorrect. Kevin, would you like to try?
Oh, Kevin. I'm gonna hope that Jack was correct in that it's not NAFTA. So what are the United Nations?
Correct.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Actually, that was my guess as well, because G20 did another group talk at G20?
No,
Has that ever happened? No.
it's climate change. NAFTA, of course, is
BTS
economics.
talked somewhere, didn't they?
BTS also spoke at the United Nations the year before.
That was also the UN.
yeah.
Okay. I knew that they spoke somewhere, but I wasn't sure where.
I thought aespa was talking about how to get to the next level, right? Something about that?
Mm.
The last question for this round is question 10. In 2011, the girl group Secret released a song named after this popular 80s singer. Your options are A. Madonna, B. Insuni, or C. Cho Young-pil.
Kevin?
Kevin.
Who's Madonna?
Correct.
Wow.
Whew. It just seemed fitting that a girl
Well
group
done.
would sing about Madonna.
And that's the end of round 1. The current score is 27 points for Jack and 21 points for Kevin.
Okay, so not too big of a gap.
Wow.
Yeah, that's actually really, you guys
I'm
got a lot
doing
of
a
points.
lot better than I thought I would do.
Yeah.
We'll see how you fare in this next round.
I'm scared.
We are on round 2. Whose name is it anyway? Presented by me. So the instructions. I am the bringer of chaos, so this part will be split into 2 mini parts, just to make it difficult. So there will still be a total of 10 questions, just at the 5 question mark we will do something different. So, for the first questions, we will begin with which one of these groups is not a real K-pop group? I will be giving you 3 choices, and what you have to do is to pick the one that isn't a real K-pop group. And each question is worth 5 points. Is there any questions?
Real or not real? I think I have a feeling Jack is going to do better at this because he's got a daughter who actually listens
Yeah.
to K-pop.
All you have to do is just put 3 alphabet letters next to each other.
And yeah, and you got a
with
K-pop
a number.
group.
B2YC or something like that.
B2Y is an actual group, yes.
Is it a-
I'm not kidding.
It is.
It is. It was a co-ed group.
B2. What is the B2? Not Y2K.
Bacon, lettuce, and tomato, Kevin.
It was baby boys to yearning girls. There was also a Y2K group, though.
A Y2K, that's a good one. I like that. Okay.
So, first question out. Which one is the fake group? NCT U, NCT 125, or NCT Dream?
Jack.
Kevin?
Jack's first.
Okay, I think A makes sense as like a group, and C could be a group, but I think B is just a bridge too far, too many numbers. So I'm gonna say B is not a real K-pop group.
You are correct. It's actually
Nice.
NCT 127?
Yeah, no, 127.
7?
Yeah, you're right.
So what you're saying is my logic for choosing that answer is completely
It was flawed a little bit.
Wrong-headed. Okay, flawed. Yeah.
How? I'm amazed that there are 3 NCT. What does NCT mean? Are they all the same
Neo-culture
NCT?
technology.
It's an SM group.
So all of them are NCT groups?
Yes.
All of them mean the same
Yes.
thing?
So NCTU is basically a rotational group. Anyone can be in it for any promotion. 127 is it was the first technical group to debut from that.
Oh, wow.
NCT Dream debuted a few months later, and they were all teenagers at the time. They do more poppy, happier.
That's just amazing that there's that many ACT groups or NCT groups.
Yeah.
Next question. Which one is the fake group? A. Ace. B. AOA. C. AT1.
Jack. Sorry, Kevin.
No.
All right. I'm almost. I know AOA is a real group. I've seen it. I've heard it before. Okay, I could be embarrassing myself here. That could be the answer, but I'm gonna go between A and C. And Ace seems like it could be a group, right? Ace of Base. That's a real group, right?
Yes.
That is a group.
Okay. And
You saw the sign.
AT1 sounds like steak sauce or something like that. So I'm gonna say C is not a real group.
You would be correct. Woo.
Very
Nice.
nice.
Wow. Okay.
Well done.
I feel so proud of
He won
myself.
the steak
We
sauce.
have Question 13. Which is the fake group? A. Hand. B. Card. Or C. Game.
Oh man, this is tough.
Kevin,
Yes.
I have absolutely no idea, but the game definitely sounds like it could be a group. I like the strange spelling of card. I'm just gonna go with hand. Is hand not a group?
Ooh. I do believe
No.
that you are incorrect.
It's
Jack,
called.
do you have
It's
any?
HAND, Kevin. It's not hand. No.
All right.
Let's see. I think game is not a group. I'm gonna say C.
You would be correct.
Wow.
Question 14. Is it A. Mochi, B. Milk, or C. Miso? That is the fake group.
Okay, Jack.
Go ahead.
Okay, milk is just like it's a little bit too on the nose. That's my thinking. Like Mochi, definitely. That sounds like a K-pop group. I don't know why I'm explaining my logic here, but I am. Miso, that's kind of a cute name. It's got like a kind of Japanese soup connotation. I'm gonna go B, milk.
You would be incorrect.
Oh.
Kevin.
I'm gonna go with Mochi then.
That is correct. Mochi is not a real group.
I don't know. Milk to me, Jack. Milk sounded cute enough that it could be an actual name.
Yep, it was a girl group.
So is milk, because that sounds funny? Is it actually an acronym? Does it stand for something?
Yeah.
My insanely likable Koreans.
Made in lovely kin.
Yep.
So there you go.
Even better.
It was an SM group. It was one of those that did not do well in the early 2000s.
You could say they spoiled.
Ooh.
Sorry. Okay.
Yes.
I know.
We're going to steal that joke from you
Ooh.
whenever we do an episode on them.
Yeah. Last question of guess the group that is not an actual K-pop group. Is it A, ICU, B, IBU, or C, IMU?
Kevin,
Go for it.
I'm gonna go with A, ICU. I just hope that there's not a Korean group named after the intensive care unit.
You would be incorrect.
No, there
There it
is.
Yeah.
There is an intensive care unit. Are they actually intensive care unit? Is that what
No.
the ICU stands for? No. That's good.
Okay. So that leaves us with IMU and IBU. Okay. IBU sounds like some kind of disorder you have that puts you in the intensive care unit. IMU. Okay, I'm going to say BIBU.
You are correct.
Wow.
IMU is also a group and it stands for Inspire Music Unite.
These are all shots in the dark.
They've taken the acronym game a little too far, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing an explanation for ICU, so I'm assuming it's just like I see you, like with my eye.
Yeah.
But
Probably.
Like the convenience store. See you. See you later.
And now it's time to switch it all up. So for the last 5 questions, you will be presented with an acronym and 3 possible meanings for said acronym. And you have to pick the correct one. These are all still worth 5 points. Any questions?
No, I'm looking forward to this one. This is going to be fun.
I'm good.
Because these acronyms are going to make almost as much sense
And
as the acronyms themselves.
So, first group up is HAM. Does it stand for A, Heart and Mind, B, Heroes Are Music, or C, Hope and Melody?
Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there really is a group called HAM?
yes.
Yes.
Is that okay?
They made
wow.
some really
Alright.
funny music. They're great.
They make
Okay.
great music.
Yes.
I was gonna be like, Mom, I have good news and bad news. The good news is I'm in a K-pop group. The bad news is it's called HAM. So, A, Heart and Mind.
You are correct.
Nice. When you say funny music, was it like comedy?
No.
No, it was just so low budget that it's
okay.
hilarious in its own sense. It is wonderful. TT Dance, great song.
I recently found another old comedy group, Norajo.
Yeah.
Here, that they've got some
Yes!
great-
Don't
my
get her
loves!
started on Norajo.
I love Norajo.
we were just listening to Superman not too long ago. It's an amazing song.
Yeah. They're great.
Anyway, next group up is JBJ. Do they stand for A, Juicy Boys Justice, B, Just Be Joyful, or C, Jump Before Jive?
They're awesome.
I always jump before I jive. I don't know about you guys, but
Final answer. Kevin, I just have to choose Juicy Boys Justice. I don't know if it's true or not, but I just love it. So A, Juicy Boys Justice.
That would be incorrect.
Yeah, that's too bad. I'm disappointed. They should change their name
Yeah.
to Juicy Boys Justice.
It was.
then
It
if
should
I
have
get
been.
a guess, I think it's got to be Jump Before Jive.
Also incorrect. The true answer is Just Be Joyful, which they look the least joyful.
I know.
of
I
all.
could have picked a better.
Yeah, they
picture.
Seriously, there's no one smiling in that picture.
They were a project group, so they are no longer together.
They should just be
Oh,
happy
they're no
that
longer
they weren't called Ham. You know.
That's true.
Sorry, I'm still stuck on that one. Okay.
Next up, we have 21. Does it stand for A, 21st Century New Evolution, B, 2 New East Image, or C, 21 New Era?
Kevin, I'll go ahead and make the guess at this one. I think it's either A or C. I'm gonna go with C, 21 New Era.
That will be incorrect.
Damn it.
Wow, that's what I thought too, Kev. This is my favorite group too. I don't know why I don't know this. Okay, I'm gonna say A, 21st Century New Evolution.
That is correct. It is 21st Century New Evolution.
Nice.
I thought that was just a pun on the name. I didn't actually realize it meant something. I thought it was just 21 sounds like the number 21.
Yeah.
It's retroactively
I didn't have.
added.
YJ said we shall give meanings. And we got BIP. Does it
Oh, awesome.
stand for Beginning, All Power, or B, Best Absolute Perfect, or C, Beauty, Art, Pop?
Oh boy.
C. Beauty, art, pop.
That is
I'm just making it easy for Jack.
incorrect.
Yeah, I'm just making it easier for Jack.
You're just giving me the
Eliminating
50-50 here. It's just like, all right. Okay. Best absolute.
I'm just going for the answers I think is fun.
I mean, because of the grammar, like B is so odd and weird. I'm gonna say B. Best absolute perfect.
That is correct. They are Best
'Cause you're going
Absolute
for it.
Perfect.
Wow, they look pretty depressed too. There, yeah, because they're named after like BAP, Plop,
Yeah.
Yep, you got
Ow.
the joke.
Her name is Pop.
Kerplunk. Yeah.
Wait till you hear what their fandom name is.
Oh boy.
Their fandom is Babies.
Baby
They got
Bap.
babies. Oh boy.
It's surprisingly difficult to find photo shoots where anyone's smiling. So,
That's actually just true in general for a lot of family photo shoots here as well. You'll see like the whole family sitting down. And, yeah, everyone is just
They all look so pissed
very
off.
serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one day off a week.
And lastly, we got UKISS. Does it stand for A, Unique Kids Infinite Supersonic, B, Unceasing Keen Intense Standout Stars, or C, Ubiquitous Korean International Superstar?
Surely all three of these have to be wrong, right? Because this is terrible. All right. I'll take a shot. Jack, I'll take a shot here. I'm going to go with the most ridiculous one. Ubiquitous Korean International Superstar.
You are
C.
correct. It is Ubiquitous Korean International Superstar.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever heard my students use the word ubiquitous ever in 15 years of teaching. So.
They would get extra points if they used it.
Yeah, I would just give them an A+. You pass, you're done with the class now.
Let's see what the score is.
I don't think I got any.
The score for round 2 is Jack with 67 points and Kevin with 26 points.
Yeah.
Oh.
Woo.
So you did get one question right this round.
I got one. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you guys are actually doing really good.
Well, we've only got 3 answers.
Yeah, and the fact that
Yeah,
you only
that's
missed,
true.
there's only been one question where you haven't, either of you haven't answered it, that is amazing.
Oh, man.
Alrighty, we are coming to the second to last round. The last one's not really a round, it's a single question. Final round. So You Think You Know K-Pop, presented by me, JR.
I don't pretend to know K-pop.
Okay,
Right, yeah.
we'll see. After this, you'll know a little bit at least.
Awesome.
Instructions. This is a multiple choice round. You will be presented with a question and given 4 possible answers. Choose the answer you think fits best. No need to format the answer in the form of a question. Just say what you think it is. Each question is worth 10 points. Question 21. Who was the first K-pop idol to appear on the American talk show Ellen? A. Rain, B. Psy, C. JYP or Park Jin-young, or D. Jung-hwa?
Jack, I'm going to go Oppa Gangnam Style. It's got to be, right?
You are correct.
B. Psy.
Very nice.
I'm sure they danced the dance, right? They must have done the...
I haven't seen the
horse
clip
dance.
in a long time, but I would
Okay.
not be surprised.
They must have.
Ellen dances on her show. I'd be shocked if she wasn't.
Right. Question 22. Solo artist Rain appeared in which 2008 Western blockbuster movie? A. Speed Racer, B. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, C. 2012, or D. Fast and Furious?
Jack.
Kevin?
Ooh,
Jack was first.
Speed Racer.
very nice.
No, I would have gotten that one wrong. Right.
It flopped.
That movie was a flop, though.
Yeah.
But I think it was pretty good. I don't know.
Okay, question 23. Which 2016 group has the most viewed debut song on YouTube? A. Cosmic Girls, B. Newest, C. IOI, or D. Blackpink?
Kevin? Is it Blackpink?
You are correct. Bonus question.
Nice job, Kevin.
What is the title of Blackpink's debut song? Do either of you know?
I'm sorry to all the Blackpink fans out there. I do not know.
Want to make a guess?
No, I literally have no idea how to even guess.
What about Venom? Black Venom?
Ooh,
Black Venom.
that came out 2 years ago now, or is it just a year now? But you were, I mean, at
Last
least
year.
it's a track.
Year, and it's Pink Venom.
Right.
So close.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all good.
I'm thinking of the movie. Sorry.
We can bypass this. However, it is Whistle.
Mhm.
That would have... I never, ever would have gotten that.
That is fair. Okay. Who had the first ever light stick? Do you guys know what light sticks are?
No.
Okay. At concerts and stuff, it's essentially a very fancy flashlight that often has either the name or the group's or solo artist's mascot.
Have you been to a rave before, haven't you?
Back in the
You seem
90s.
like a raver. You seem like a raver guy, a previous raver guy.
That's a glow stick.
Yeah. Fancy
Okay.
flashlight. That's all you need. So, the options are A, 7, B, Big Bang, C, Shinvi, and D, Boa.
Jack. All right, I'm going for a guess here, but I'm thinking Big Bang. B.
You are incorrect, unfortunately.
Oh,
All right.
devastating.
I'm gonna go with Shinvi?
Ooh,
Question mark?
you are also incorrect.
Nope.
I'm sorry. 7. His actually looks very much like glow sticks. but
Yep.
these are not
just
usual.
from the movie.
Like, they chose it because of Lucky 7.
Right.
But this is actually the first light stick. But then Big Bang standardized the light sticks that we see today, where, like, you just grip it in your hand and then it's got, like, an orb or something on top.
Okay. I guess I thought this was like a misleading question where you put, like, the movie title in there.
No,
trick
sorry.
He's an actual person.
This is pure evil right here.
I didn't, I know about the movie, but I didn't even think about it when I wrote the question. That is on me.
It's amazing that you would name a K-pop group after a movie about a serial killer.
Yeah.
They weren't thinking about that. They
Yeah.
were just like, ooh, this is a cool stylization, and hey, the West has this name.
Question 25. Which of these groups performed in North Korea the earliest? Your options are A. SES, B. Baby Vox, C. Seven Princess, or D. CSJH, The Grace.
Jack. Okay, I need my 50-50 card. Can I pull that one?
Yes.
Sure.
All right.
Okay. A. SES, or B. Baby Vox.
A or B. Okay. I need my 15 seconds of Googling.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Go for
Using
it.
them both.
You've got, it's your choice, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. I'm Googling.
And yes, I do have a timer going.
Okay, good.
The thing is, they
Insert
might
Jeopardy
give you the
music
wrong
here.
thing.
5, 3, 2, 1, stop.
No, my Wi-Fi is slow.
Oh, no.
All right.
Oh
Betrayed by the Wi-Fi.
Okay, so now I'm down to. All right, I need my Sunbae help.
You already have used yours too. You used your 50-50.
I get two. Okay.
And because you
I
You were
was
going to burn all three of them on one
round.
question, Jack.
Yeah.
So you had two.
I was gonna burn them
Used
all.
them.
Okay. It's 50-50. B. Baby Vox.
You are correct. Very nice. All right, we're almost there. Question 26. Which girl group has sold the most albums of all time as of this recording? A. Twice, B. BEG, C. Blackpink, or D. A-Pink?
Kevin,
Who do you think it is?
I'm going to go with Blackpink again. They did me right earlier.
You would be incorrect.
Good choice.
Womp womp.
Whoa.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
Okay, then do I get a chance here? Okay. I'm gonna take a bite at the apple here. I'm gonna say
That would have been my
Twice.
second
You are
guess.
correct. Good job. Bonus question, and this is purely a guessing game because I don't think
Price
you'll
is
know
Right.
it off the top of your head. But
Price is right.
how many albums do you think they have sold?
More than 5.
That is correct.
46 million.
That
46
is not
million.
correct,
I don't know.
but I mean, you were in a ballpark
Okay.
of some sort. 10 million plus.
It was a number. Yeah.
My
it's-
number
it's
was
a
closer. I
number.
said 5.
Yeah.
That was definitely closer than 46.
It wasn't like
True.
banana or anything like
Yes,
yeah.
10
okay.
million
It was a
plus
number.
as of November 2022.
Wow.
Okay. Question 27. Which of the following groups is not comprised of both men and women? A. Triple H, B. Card, C. KYT or Coyote, or D. Eyes One?
Kevin, I guess Coyote. It reminds me of the Coyote Ugly movie, which sounds like all women.
You would be incorrect, but
It's
I
not
like
smart,
that
but-
reasoning.
And Triple H,
That's right,
isn't that a wrestler?
Well, Triple
right?
H is a
It is-
wrestler.
it is.
Yeah, right.
There is a group that went by
Okay.
that name. All of these are real groups, but yeah.
Yeah.
I believe you.
H.
So since you got that one wrong, do you want to try it for?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with
You are
Card.
incorrect. Eyes One
Cards.
is an all-female.
Oh my God, there's so many of
Yeah,
them.
there are 11, I think.
They're one of those
How many is
competitions.
that?
Yeah,
It looks like 11. Yeah.
they were a project group.
Wow.
Yeah, it's too many.
While H.O.T. is often called the blueprint for current-day idols, which earlier group is often cited as a launching point for K-pop as we know it? A. Sobangcha, B. Sotaeji and Boys, C. Jekkies, or D. QOQ?
Kevin.
Jack.
Ooh.
I heard Kevin.
Okay, Kevin, go ahead, man. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sotae G and the boys for this one.
There you go. Very nice.
Yeah, that was my answer too.
Sotae G, I've actually gotten into his music a little bit kind of recently as well. I was so surprised with that. I think it's his 4th album. Like, that's some proper hard rock.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got some good stuff.
It really reminds me of old school Korn, actually. Like 1990s,
Oh,
like
wow.
Korn. It's
Right.
really hard.
Because here's the thing. Seo-tae-ji was a member of Korea's first heavy metal band in the 1980s.
What's the name of? I should know this one. I
Shinae.
actually have listened to him a little bit. Oh, you said it. Yeah, Shinae.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the leader of that band, his dad was the godfather of Korean rock and roll.
A lot of
So,
connections.
It's
Wow.
amazing.
You dropped this knowledge the last time when you were
Oh,
on
I
our
did?
show.
Yeah.
I mean, you educated us about this. Yeah. So we should get that one correct. If we got that wrong, that would make old R so sad, I think. Nice.
Alrighty. Question 29. Which currently active boy group is said to have potential for an infinite number of members with multiple subunits around the world? A. NCT. B. 24K. C. Treasure. Or D. Jing?
Kevin, was that me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with what we learned earlier. NCT has a bunch of NCTs,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna go with A. NCT.
You are correct. You thought IZ*ONE had a lot of
Sweet.
members. Final question. Question 30. TVXQ had a messy separation that resulted in the original lineup becoming a duo and the 3 members that left becoming a trio called what? A. 2AM, B. JTL, C. JQV, or D. JYJ?
Jack, this is a shot in the dark here, but I'm going to say, how about 2 a.m.? I've heard of that group before. Or maybe I'm just familiar with the time.
That is
I'm
a
not
group,
sure.
but unfortunately that is incorrect. They are not the group that left
Oh, yes.
TVXQ.
Okay.
So still a shot in the dark for me then. What could they be? Let's see. Go with JTLB.
That is also incorrect, unfortunately. JTL is
Oh.
also a group. The answer is JYJ. That was the final question of all these 3 rounds. So,
That
end
was
of
a
round 3.
bloodbath. That was rough.
So, point roundup. What do we got?
The scores for the final round come to Jack with 107 points and poor Kevin with only 56 points.
All right.
I'm doing
Good
way
job.
better than I thought I was.
Okay, final round.
So remember, Jack, you do have one more hint. Because
Oh,
you
okay,
won
okay.
this third round. So just remember you're going into it with some help. So here are the instructions for the last round. You're going to be presented with one final question worth 106 points. Each Sunbae has a question. Their name will be thrown into a random generator to pick which one will be used. Mine was used for this. And also, as this is my question, same formatting from my section where it's Jeopardy rules, so answer in the form of a question. K-pop light sticks were found to be useful outside of concerts for this activity in 2016. A. Scuba diving. B. Weddings. Or C. Protests.
All right, Jack. I was gonna say this is around the time of the Pak and I think, that scandal. So I was gonna say the demonstrations, the protests.
There we go.
I'm glad that you got it.
I was at the demonstrations as well. Actually, I went to a couple of them.
Final point roundup. Add the 106 point.
And now for the total scores. Jack is the winner with 213 points, and Kevin is runner-up with 56 points.
Very nice.
Yes, in your face. Wow. I want to thank my family. I want to thank God, Seo-tae-ji and boys.
Excellent.
I'm very
We're
proud.
proud of you
Excellent.
too.
Very proud.
Well done, Jack.
So when we say H.O.O.B.A.E, in this case, is short for Honorary Online Boaster Among Elites.
Whoa. I get to throw my weight around online too with the K-pop stands?
Yeah.
All right. I
Yeah.
Your plaque will
Yes.
come in the mail.
like
in
that.
a
Right,
week.
right. I can, I'll be like, no, I'm sorry. I'm a H.O.O.B.A.E, you know? I'm the H.O.O.B.A.E, so back off.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you for playing with us. It was a fun time.
Nice, fun.
Thanks a lot
Definitely.
for inviting us on the show. We appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
Knowledge along the way.
Yeah, we always enjoy ourselves with the Sunbae.
Of course.
And we always learn something too. So,
And now you got
It's
a
awesome.
title for all that you've learned.
like you said, the plaque's in the mail. So
Yes.
yeah, I'll wear it with pride.
Congratulations to Jack for being this year's winner. And just as a reminder to our listeners, this was the Seoul Patch Podcast. So we will be including a link in the description of this episode. So that way, if you are interested in possibly living in Korea or teaching in Korea, we want you to check out their podcast. So again, thank you so much for playing with us.
Thanks for having us. It was super
Thanks for
fun.
having us.
I'll study harder for next year.
We'll have harder questions. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed the episode, then please make sure to rate, subscribe, follow, tell your friends about us, and review us on Podchaser. If you want to interact with us or just see more of our content, then you can follow us on Twitter at K-Pop Sunbae or on our other social media platforms, which will be in the description. Also, don't forget that our next episode comes out on August 20th, 2023. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Annyeong.
Annyeong.
And goodbye from me, the presenter of the Sunbae Games, the quiz show about K-pop by your K-Pop Sunbaes.